Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be trying this weird Nixi Endless Night build. I don't think it's that great, mostly because Shadow Shift seems to fall off at inopportune times and things go poorly. I'm trying this like poison setup with it. I haven't tested this before, but we're going to try it together. Basically the whole deal is Nixi is going to, when I dash through an enemy, we're going to go into this Shadow Shift state. It's kind of like Shadow Dancer inspired, like E from WoW, like a rogue, right? Well, we're in there. If we attack somebody, we get a crit that does a bajillion damage, basically. But more so, we're going to get our dash recharge speed increased by 600%. So we're going to spam dashes. I'm combining that with this Wings of Color dagger that I got earlier. That gives you a lot of dash damage and 10 dash projectiles. The problem with plus 10 dash projectiles is it really only affects like 2 dashes. It affects Winter's Dash, which we're going to be using Dive, and it affects Lifelink, which that's not great when you're re-spamming Lifelink because the strands don't stay. Besides that, we're using the usual suspects here for the most part. A lot of dash damage and all our stuff that we can find it on. Bunch of experience gain and extra dash charge here. More legend offers. We need legends because we're going to be winter and summer because there's some tech that's going on. And this is tech from the Discord. I think Nep put this up. But basically what happens if you have Arabian Night and you start with this relic, it chills all enemies immediately. If you can quickly get Gehenna from summer, you can gain levels extremely fast early on to help with the very, very poor early game this character has. Now, we're just going to rock Danger 30. No reason to push it. Honestly, like, until I get used to the build, it's kind of funky. Like you'll see, we're going to jump into Shadow Form, and then we're going to dash. Actually, hold up.
This better be your best attempt yet, fledgling. Lest you want a taste of me next.
Okay, straight up, I was just getting my controller because I realized we're going to be dashing around a lot, and she just asked me if I want a taste of her. So, like, I don't know how to feel right now. Anyways, we're going to be rolling for dive. Now, the thing is, our dice situation is bad with this setup, so what I'm going to do is take Chilling Attack here and try and at least lock in the gods that we want. Like, as you saw, we have no banished dice, we have no nothing. But once we get going, things should be okay. All right, so we have summer here. Now, Trail of Fire, from what I've seen, is supposed to be the best version of this. But if we can rip a Gehenna here, that would be kind of sick. Or just common stuff, whatever, that's fine. I will take Flare and be mildly unhappy about it. You know, sometimes you just do what you gotta do. See, that's the main problem I've had with this build, is the way that it falls off. It makes it really awkward. So in addition to those two gods, I think we want time, but maybe it's less important. They're really trying to get me to go Trail of Fire. But I am not going to succumb. We're going to dive because we got this dagger. So if I jump through and then use my thing, I get a massive crit, right? That's pretty cool. Not that. I mean, look. If we were to use Black Serpents, that's not terrible because then we get Malady and we're gonna get some like synergy going on. I guess we could do that. It's weird when we probably would rather have just, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's try it. You know, sometimes it doesn't work out. That's fine. Certainly not ideal. But that is a sacrifice that has to be made sometimes when you're running less dice when you want to and you're being a little stubborn about which specific skill you're trying to take here. Now we do have 17% master offers, so we should be getting one sometime soon here. Like right now. Okay, so our XP should start to go up. Yeah, if you look at the bar, it's it be moving. So we don't actually have to kill anyone now. We can kind of just run away if we want to. It's pretty good. I think fear is also decent. I'm gonna upgrade snakes here. So we just need to get we just need to get dive, and then we can start doing things. I'm gonna go ahead and take fear, I think, at adept, which it feels bad, but it's fine. If we were doing like a darkness 80 plus run or something like that, I would probably have to restart by now because this is a pretty bad start, I would say. But since we're not, I'm just gonna alternate here. Expert dive. Sure. Why not? Take fear up. All right, so this should end up doing a decent amount of damage. It's also gonna like freeze everybody pretty quickly. Like almost immediately on the dash. We could take Fury. These are really bad choices. This is really kind of showing off the power of banished ice right now by how bad we've been rolling. But that's okay. That's okay. This is still darkness 30. This is the highest difficulty that is like that you actually gain anything from. Anything higher is the same amount of loot. I would like to upgrade dive at every possible opportunity. I should probably just keep moving though, because we need some shrines to help. For sure. Because what we're looking for here is, I'll take 30 armor, I guess. We're looking for Malady, and we're looking for Hoarfrost.
Which way?
I'll take Curiosity. 2 of each dice is pretty strong. Again, I've messed with this a little bit, but I didn't have this dagger previously. It definitely makes this a lot stronger. Unfortunately, I will say, one of the problems that you run into with this build, it seems like, is that it doesn't work the way you would think comparatively to like how Krant's War Stomp just kind of like crushed everybody. The skill here, Endless Night does not scale with luck. I tested this out because I was trying to get infinite shadow shift duration. That didn't seem to work. So you can get power duration and power cooldown, I guess, to buff it. But that is a little bit more difficult, I would say. At least my gear has not set me up to do that. Powers deal more damage. That's fine, I guess. I really don't like taking novice offers. I think all my time playing Act 1 has pretty much set me up to where anytime I take a novice offer, it hurts me. It hurts my soul. But I do like these little quick dashes. See, this is all not where I want to be. I'm gonna banish all of this. And this is also why I'm wearing the headpiece to heal, because Nixi has to get in so close to do her damage. I'm a little sad. I think all the talent trees are really, really cool, except for Nixi's. Like this one is interesting, but unfortunately there's really only 2 builds, and that is a problem. We'll take Lifeline. The problem is you're either doing this dash thing you're doing poison or you're doing basic attacks. And the basic attack one ends up being the poison one. Now, I think the poison one's a lot better and I can clear much higher with it. But I also think it's not that fun, which is why I'm not doing a video on it and why I'm trying to do a video on this. Because I like the idea of the Shadow Assassin playstyle. But I think if we're going to keep up, like, the busted overpoweredness of some of the other gods, or some of the other characters, we might as well just allow Nixi to also join that club with, like, Infinite Endless Night. I mean, think about what Kront can do on max difficulty versus what Nixi can do here on 30. This doesn't seem anything too ridiculous. Having said that, I do think they should balance the game around Darkness 30, so. It is what it is. I wonder if there's a problem balancing the game around Darkness 30, though, since you have variable difficulty. And by that, I mean you can set up Darkness 30 however you want to, you know? With certain things. Like, I think I have it right now where bosses are more difficult. This is so much easier with a controller, by the way. Can you, like, stop, Summer? Jeez. I don't know if I want to take Ravens, because I kind of want to take... I kind of want to take Fire Dragon if it shows up, or Frost Dragon. But at this, and we only have one slot, right? But at the same time, Mayhem would be pretty cool, right? And we do already have snakes, although snakes do apply cursed, so that should allow us to get Mayhem. I can't say I've ever actually found Mayhem. Oh, dive, finally. I can't say I've ever actually found Mayhem without having either Soul Stealers or Ravens. I don't know if that's working properly. I mean, I guess we'll take luck here. I don't know. It's like, fine. Generally speaking, with this update, it seems like... He'll take Ravens, whatever. It seems like what you want to do is focus on one main source of damage, unless you're like getting really ridiculous. I've got something cooking for later, but that's... I kind of want to show off that upcoming build after the devs have had some more time to look at it, so that it's not like so prevalent. Plus, it does require a certain piece of gear, and once you know, it'll be better. It's only possible with a certain piece of gear, and once you guys have it, then you can actually try it out yourselves, but it's almost certainly not intended because of how degenerate it is. It's real freaking cool though, but that one will be on the weekend sometime, so, you know, if you haven't already subscribed, you should probably do that now if you want to see some actual tomfoolery. How did we get to tomfoolery anyway? Where's the origination of that word? All right, let's see how this does against the bot. You know, honestly, it's not so bad. Black serpents again. We don't have any of our like big scaling winter stuff going on yet, and we're kind of doing fine. Could you please get off my dick? Please, cursed. I forgot, what is this? 80% dash distance? Yeah, it's a little awkward. Wasn't the best fight, but like, we're fine, we're healed, got through it. So if you've been paying attention, you may have noticed the extreme inconsistency of when Shadow Shift, you know, re-triggers and doesn't re-trigger. And I think that's a huge problem with the build right now. Because if you play this on, like, I've tried this on a higher difficulty, like much higher difficulty, and what can happen is you'll accidentally exit Shadow Shift, because sometimes you don't know, like, you know, it lasts a pretty short duration to start with, but sometimes you go like this and you just go, oh, well, I'm just rolling high for like 30 seconds, right? And you just keep going. And then all of a sudden you're fighting, you know, I don't know, some of the melee guys or whatever, some elite. You pop out of Shadow Shift and you're just getting, your dashes are all gone, and then you're just getting popped. Like, you take 100 damage for nothing, and you're like, oh, well, that was unfortunate. So I would like to see it. Okay, you know what I'd like to see? I should have, new plan. If I'm gonna do this build, I gotta take Vanish Dice. What I would like to see is that it re-triggers every time you dash through an enemy. So as long as there's like a chain of enemies, you can like re-trigger it. Because obviously there's the intended thing of using it and then assassinating, which I will... Well, that wasn't great. I kind of missed there. Mayhem's fine. That's the intended use. And if you have a lot of attack damage, you could do an absurd amount with like a sneak attack. But as you saw, my Shadow Shift just kind of fizzled out on me, and then we have to wait the whole duration for it to come back, which feels terrible. Oh, there's Malady. Well, that's good. Everything just got a lot easier. We just have to survive. Still no Hoarfrost, though, which would give us a significant amount more damage. That's okay. That is okay. Notice our level 2. Like, we're level 30 at 9 minutes in. That is the power of Gehenna plus Arabian Night. And you can also do that with literally any character. So that's not like Nixi tech. That's just overall tech. It's just Nixi has some of the worst early game because of her like bad attack radius. It also causes problems with these guys. Like, I've got a lot of problems with Nixi on this map, honestly. Let's dive it up. So until they change her, don't expect many Nixi videos. I just wanted to get one out there. Ooh, that one's pretty good. Well, that was bad, though. That was very bad. All right, upgrade dive again. We have to wait until our thing comes back before we can actually function as a actual player here. Or actually, better yet, the cooldown should just start while you're in the form. Oh, these things suck. Hopefully.
What do you think of the play?
What do I think? I think this sucks. Those offers are terrible. All right, give me more fear. Where? Okay. Okay, we survived it. I guess we only have 200 and something life. Frozen Treasure is neat. I do enjoy taking it. It's an easy dive here, though. Basically, anytime we're offered dive, we have to take it. And then, ideally, what will happen is we will be offered one of, like, 4 legendaries that Winter has that would be extremely helpful. Any of those would be nice. This is why I did it on Danger 30, just in case. I take Master Breath of Fire. It's not terrible. Nixi does have insane attack speed going for her. That is definitely a thing. I also think power-wise, I'm supposed to take Frost Nova. Take Evasion. Need some more defense. I think I'm definitely supposed to take Frost Nova, but I just kind of like ignored it because I was like, I'll take Fear. It's extra damage. But the defense from Frost Nova would have been nice. All right, more range. I guess, is dash range a stat? I guess it is, right? We dash duration. I'm curious what one actually increases the range of the icicles for dive. I'm not really a dive lover, if we're being honest. It's always kind of underperformed, like no matter how you try to make it work. It's very good at like freezing very quickly, but that seems to be its only real purpose. We could influence her here, but like that's loose. It also sickles them more, but we're not doing that, so it's fine. I think sickles them more, it's actually quite strong. If you level up all the way and you take all of Nixi's attack speed stuff, you like lean into attack speed with like gem high, you could do some things. For sure. We have to wait for a dash to come back. I guess thinking about it, we haven't really found any dash cooldown shrines either, which is kind of odd by this point in a run. What is minus 70% attack speed? Joke's on you guys. I ain't like that. I'll take it. I will take, power area? I don't think we care about cast cooldown that much. 45 power area seems good. What did we took fire? We took flare? Well, that's been pretty underwhelming, I'd say, for us. I literally took it because I didn't have any banishes. All right, we're gonna take Icebound now. It's a huge damage bump. Just have to be careful with my dash. I would like a banish, honestly. We do some stuff with that. All right, Insect Queen. If we could stay in Shadow Shift, you're outside the arena. Oh, that's gross. I am using the reduced cooldown dash stuff, so we get a further dash. The problem is when she gets outside the arena, we have to wait for that, so she can just tee off on us, and it's like really bad. Need the thing to come back. I think we're good here. Powers deal more damage is a thing. We will assassinate her. That felt good. I feel justified after her out of bounds shenanigans. It was a pretty slow kill, but it all right. We getting there. Getting some loot, getting some dash recharge speed. Surprisingly not that effective. Hippo. It's an easy 20 max life. Hippo's pretty great. Hippo's pretty great, especially for Kront. Kront is like the king of this patch currently, I would say. Everything he does just works, which is why he's so strong. Like everything just synergizes together. 30% master offers. Yes, that would be nice. We also have this dash buff for quite a while, so make use of it. Maybe we could hit the same one. I would like more heals and regeneration and lifesteal. If I could just stay in Shadow Shift permanently, we could do so many things. We could do so much. Instead, I'm suffering with, now we have to get out of Shadow Shift. I don't want to do that. I want to stay in the shadows. We're a shadow assassin, not a sunny girl here. All right, let's take dive to level 9. Unfortunately, don't currently have anything to upgrade it to master. There is a shrine that could let us do that. We'll take double collection shrine because it's funny. If I can actually hit one of these guys with a dash, we're gonna be in good situation. Well, I could do this. yeah, that didn't work out for them so well. Not so well at all. On a side note, I actually watched like the first 5 episodes of solo leveling like I was recommended, and so far it's pretty sweet. I'm not really sure where it's going. 28 dash damage is nice. Like, I hope it's going in a good direction and not like a Sword Art Online direction, because I kind of got like those vibes at the beginning, only better, I think, so far. But I am a little concerned it's going to turn into some like not as interesting, not as serious stuff, because the start was really good. I guess we could take Serendipity since we have Flare, even though it's Novice Flare, like, I've made some choices this run that I will admit are questionable. I will also say that it's a little bit on the later side and I'm a little bit tired, so that's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. However, being shot by a laser, that's not good. Death is not the end, you say. I mean, look, we're not using sickles. Let's get out of it. Let's take influence to buff our ravens and our genie. I can't wait until the gen drops like something sick for us. And I'm saying that like as if we've already won, which is definitely not true. Shadow Shift could completely fail us, and if it does, we're in trouble. I think we're supposed to just keep upgrading Flare, and then we're gonna keep upgrading Flare, and then what we're gonna do is upgrade it from Novice to Adept to Expert, and we're gonna feel really bad about it. That's my plan right now. That's not a good plan. But that's mostly just because Winter refuses to show up to the part. Oh, this part's gonna be ass. I finally found the waist belt, huh? Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, game. Well, even if we die, that is a successful run. It's amazing for putting so many hours into this patch already, how many uniques I have not found. We just kind of zipped over to her. All right, there's one left and it is a problem. Some healing. All right, what do you have for me? You have life, you have more luck. More luck means more flare triggers. Oh, come on. We gotta get rid of this thing too. Uh-oh. I like how we're doing all this right before the bombers show up. We're struggling. It's not a good look. Frozen no, let's roll for prosperity here. Okay, well, whatever, you know, it's fine. What's our master offers? Just like real quick, like I feel like I've never had such terrible master offers. We have 20%. Wow. Straight up, some of the worst rolls I think I've ever had in recent memory. But it still works. But it still works. All right. Frostbite, I guess. It buffs the damage of Cursed. Not really applying burn. Raven's up is okay. We're not attacking. I've actually run out of space now, which is hilarious. We've been cursed by the wizard. How rude of him. I think, Oh, well, we just take frozen treasure here, and then maybe we like go crazy on the Jinn. He just gives us all the loot. That'd be nice. There's still a few uniques that I am straight up just missing that I'd really like to have. I don't know how many are like must-haves from this point out, but there's definitely. Plus, I don't even know what the full list is. All right, you. Come back, come back. As soon as Shadow Shift wears off, we have to run away. Let's take power. Okay, well, slain. He didn't drop any legendaries. Uniques. Uniques, that's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, not legendaries. Wait, did the thing have a revive on it? Might have to take it. We only have 7 seconds too. I have to make this work. Definitely gonna be putting waste on. Oh, yeah, I needed waste. That's gonna do a lot for us on a lot of characters. What do we actually want here? Attack projectiles, life, damage to mobilize. That seems actually decent for Lorien. Cast projectiles on heavy armor, nah. 130 life, 37. I've got more than that. Duration, no, jewel's useless. And the stats are wonky on that one. Okay, can I pick up all of this now? No, there's one missing. Okay, what was the purple thing? 1 passive XP, 2, I've got strictly better. Okay, so we managed to pick up all the loot. We managed to beat Danger 30 with this. Dive ended up doing 8.1 million, 7.3k. Not terrible for a dash-focused build that ended in an expert. In Venom, the poison that we did, which we buffed from our talent tree, so it only got applied from that poison dash because it didn't have any poison dash items, unfortunately. Actually ended up doing a lot, so there might be some synergy there with poison dash items mixed with Envenom buffing your attack damage. Okay, it's getting a little convoluted now, but I can see something working. Fear did nothing. Ravens did nothing. Flare did nothing. All of that was terrible, obviously, but you know, sometimes you just make do. Mayhem had 55 damage. Whatever. Let's take a look. Oh, that was the first time I won a run with her using Endless Night. Yay, we got an achievement. How about that? Did we get anything decent? Those boots aren't terrible. That helmet's not bad. Wait, is that helmet just like the same as this one, but with 2 alteration dice and no break a leg? It's funny. Waste is obviously a huge pickup out of this run. It's something I needed. This thing goes insane. Holy moly, 62 power damage on a headpiece. That's massive. All right, we got some. We be cooking. 1 power projectile count. You could do some funny things with lightning bolts and earth shield with that. But yeah, I had this blue amulet here, just wasting space in inventory. We need a whole other row. Let's be honest. Make these smaller and give us another row. But anyways, hope you guys liked the video. There'll be more stuff coming, every day. And some guides coming soon, because I think I've got a handle on the updates so far. Plus some degeneracy coming this weekend, so look forward to that. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Actually, I might be streaming later. I don't know. Take a look on here and maybe Twitch if I'm over there. Thanks again, and I will see you later. Words are hard. See you later. Bye.